Hi, all. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about uh, how to develop the software for msp430 Lunchbox. So, we will be going to use Code Composer Studio, which is an IDE given by Texas Instrument for their processors. Okay. Uh, Most of them, their microcontrollers, if you want to develop the applications, then you have to use Code Composer Studio, which is an Eclipse-based an IDE. Okay, so if you have developed an application with Eclipse, so you will be familiar. You will make yourself familiar with CCS environment very quickly. So, um, this is the documentation page of MSP430 Lunchbox, and actually, this MSP430 Lunchbox is used one of the NPTEL course embedded system design, and the SMD versions of this Lunchbox is sold by this company, Syncrete. This is the company which sells that board, and um, you can go to their site and you can try to get this board. This board costs around 630 rupees. It's cheaper, I think, if you compare it with the MS430 Launchpad, which is available from Texas Instrument, which if you're going to buy that, then you have to pay the custom duty and so even if it is $10, you have to pay $20 because in India for uh, for the imports you will be charged at 36 percentage plus almost your whatever you buy you will be you will be paying almost 40 percentage of import duty, right? So this will be cheaper. So if it is $20, it's almost 1,600 rupees, 1,800, 1,600 it comes. So here you'll be getting it at 630. But one disadvantage is you cannot program it directly and you cannot debug it. Actually, this is a disadvantage of this Lunchbox. You cannot do any debugging from your Code Composer Studio, whereas in Launchpad, MS430 that in Launchpad, you can do the debugging. So if you are doing a complex application, so definitely without debugging, starting a complex application or complex application development, that is um, that is not advisable. So. Of course, this lunchbox is for the starters. So those who are trying to do advanced application development, they can go for some other tools, and even this MSP430G series microcontroller um, itself a small microcontroller which is for smaller applications. It's a cost-effective microcontroller, G series microcontroller from SP430 that is designed for low-cost applications. So going back to our documentation here, they have given another link for GitHub repository. So I'm going to this link, click on this link, and you can go to the repository for this uh, uh, GitHub repository for this MSP430 Lunchbox. So I would suggest you to go here and copy the uh, copy the link and try to get that in your try to get try to use the Git to download the software or otherwise download the content here. Otherwise, you can use download zip. Um, I would highly recommend this downloading through Git rather than this zip file download. So, okay. So once you download the zip file, then you have to unzip it. You have to um, uh, unpack the compressed archive, and then you will be getting the folder. here I have a folder called EMP. So in this folder, I have all the hardware software. So I have downloaded the GitHub repository here. So this, if you go to the software, it has a BSL program. So this BSL program has BSL BSL demo 2.exe. This is the application which is going to download the hex file or whatever executable file you create out of your CCS or out of your CCS IDE that will be downloaded to the microcontroller through the UART using this utility. So how we are invoking this utility? We are not going to the command prompt to invoke this utility. What we are doing is in CCS itself, after the build process, there is some post process steps are given. So we give this, we invoke this particular executable file with the appropriate COM port number for the lunchbox, and then uh, and then whatever executable we have created, and that executable will be downloaded to the board through the bootloader. This is how it works, and here they have given CS340 driver, so you can execute this 340 driver to install the driver for the uh, board. So if you have installed the driver, then you will be getting a COM port. So let me go to the device manager. I have connected my board launch msp430 lunch box. This board is connected. So now I'm going to my PC's device manager. Here I'm getting the USB serial CH340, which is a COM3. So if you are getting the COM3, then there is no need for you to modify anything because by default, uh, they use COM3 as a port in the post-processing steps. I will show you that. Otherwise, you have to change the COM port. Suppose that if it is COM7, then the COM7 has to be, you have to change the COM3 to COM7 in your CCS product settings. So I will tell you that, and then the third thing is we have examples msp430. This is very important. So yeah, they have given all the examples which has to be which you can start doing for for exploring different functionality of your microcontroller. And then the uh, fritzing parts. So here, I'm not sure what this means is uh, download link for fritzing app. So here, the launch part. So leave this. I'll ignore this folder. I think there is a particular. Of course, I have seen multiple hardwares coming with this fritzing as a uh, legend on it. I'm not sure what this is. So we'll skip it as of now. So we are going to discuss about uh, 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 the software part, how we have to download the code into our microcontroller. That's what we are going to do here. I have opened all the project in the CCS. So suppose that if you are, you can install the CCS. CCS is free. You can download the CCS from Texas Instrument, and here you have the CCS. Okay, so let me open the CCS. I have closed the CCS just to show you how to open the Code Composer Studio. So install the latest version, version 12, and here it will be asking for the workspace. So I will be giving the workspace V12 I have given. The workspace V12 is used already.